Hey everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be doing a very long overdue book haul. I have had these books building up on my shelves for a couple months over the summer, so I have a lot of books to show you guys today, and I'm super excited to talk about all of them. I don't make book hauls very often. I try not to buy a lot of books, but I happened to receive some books and also buy a few, and I figured that I would show you guys. It's gonna be a really fun book haul because I also have little bookish goodies to show you. The first books that I got because I was in the middle of the series and I needed the next two books to complete it, and that is The House of Hades and The Blood of Olympus. These are from the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan. This is such a fun series. It's a middle grade, as you guys know, and it's an extension of Percy Jackson, so these are super fun. I love reading them, and I needed these two books to complete the series because I just finished The Mark of Athena, so now I'm on The House of Hades, which is the fourth book, and then I'm going to be moving on to the fifth and final book, which is The Blood of Olympus, so I definitely needed to pick these books up. I got the first three in like a box set, so I didn't have these two, and I'm happy that I do now. So next, I was in the middle of reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix last summer. Now I'm again in the middle of reading it, but when I was reading it, I have the covers that form Hogwarts, and the paperbacks that those are, they're very hard to read, and when you open them, it's very difficult not to break the spine, and of course I don't want to break the spines on those because they look like Hogwarts, and like that's why I got them, and I just really don't want to ruin them. They're like my beautiful copies and I don't want to mess them up. So I went to a used bookstore and I saw these three books, and I figured that since I'm reading the fifth one, which is gigantic, that I should get a used copy of all the books and give them a new home, because I know I will be rereading the Harry Potter series a lot, and I figured that it would be useful to get copies that I'm not afraid to beat up and I'm not afraid to take out and stuff, so I could just reread them whenever and take them with me to college too. So I decided to get these copies of Harry Potter that I saw in the bookstore, and I got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which also I really wanted the original covers as well. The covers that I have aren't the original covers and they're beautiful, but I grew up with these covers, so it's nice to now own them. So I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and then I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is the third one, and then I got the one that I'm reading now, which is The Order of the Phoenix. So I got these ones, and I'm gonna collect the other ones. I have these ones in number 7. My mom gave me her copy of the 7th book because we had 2 of them, so she gave me one of them. So I already have the 7th one, so I just need the even numbers. I have 1, 3, 5, and 7. I need 2, 4, and 6. Next book that I bought, I went to Barnes & Noble with my sister and my mom, and we have been reading this series and we really are enjoying it, and we wanted to buddy read this book, so we both got a copy, and that is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I'm super excited for this. If you don't know what this series is about, it's very dark, and it follows these two characters named Kate and August, and in this world monsters are created out of violent acts. So if you do something really violent, a monster is created, and it depends on how like violent the act is depending on like what monster will be created. So the more violent the monster is going to be. And this is just such a good series, and it's very dark, and this is the last book because it's a duology. The first one is The Savage Song. I'm really looking forward to continuing with the series, and I'm excited to buddy read this with my sister. The next book that I got, I actually received in a box, link here, from D.E. Knight, and I'm super excited to read this, and that is The Crowns of Croswald. I am very excited for this. Definitely go watch that unboxing because it was such a cool box, and I really loved everything in it, and I'm so excited to read this. That little potion bottle back there came from the box, and if you want to see more about that, definitely go check out the unboxing. But D.E. Knight and her team were kind enough to send me this book, and I am so excited to read and review this for you guys. This is a middle grade book, and it follows a girl named Ivy. I'm going to read you like a little bit off the back just so you guys know a little bit of what it's about. It says, for 16 years, Ivy Lovely has been hidden behind an enchanted boundary that separates the mundane from the magical. When Ivy crosses the border, her powers awaken. Curiosity leads her crashing through a series of adventures at the Halls of Ivy, a school where students learn to master their magical blood and the power of Croswald's mysterious gems. When Ivy's magic and her life is threatened by the Dark Queen, she scrambles to unearth her history and save Croswald before the truth is swept away forever. It sounds super interesting and involves a magical school, which I'm always down for, and it sounds like it's going to be like a classic tale middle grade that's going to be super fun, and I'm very excited to read it. The next book I got at Barnes & Noble, and that was Wanderlost by Jen Malone. This one sounds so cute, and I was in the mood for a really cute contemporary romance a little while ago, so I decided to pick that up then. So basically what I know about this is it's about a girl, and she takes this summer job doing bus tours for senior citizens in Europe, and it just sounds so cute and fun. And I really like contemporaries with like traveling in them, and yes, I have not read Anna and the French Kiss, and I know I should if I like that, but for some reason I haven't. I really enjoy like traveling contemporaries and contemporaries that take place in an unfamiliar place, and this is definitely an unfamiliar place because I've never been to Europe before. So I feel like this is going to be a really quick read, and I feel like it's going to be super cute. It looks adorable, and I've heard that it's really cute. The next book that I got, I was sent because I won it in a giveaway on Twitter, and I am super excited about it. It is an arc for The Crystal Blade by Catherine Prudy. I actually have not read the first book. I didn't know that this was the second book in the series when I won the giveaway, but I'm super excited I won anyway because it's introduced me to a really cool sounding series. I know this series involves empaths and stuff kind of, and that sounds like a really interesting concept that I haven't really seen a lot in books, and I'm excited for a new fantasy series to read, so I'm looking forward to reading this and the previous book, and I'm gonna get the first book and read that and then read this, obviously because I haven't read the first one yet. It's also signed, which is super exciting. I'm excited to read this. With that giveaway, I got all these cool goodies, and I'm just gonna show you guys these real quick because they're super fun. First, there is this little poster that comes from the series. It is the three main characters, and it makes me very intrigued. The art is so pretty. There's also little sketches and little versions of all of the characters individually as kind of like cards. Then there's this Ever the Hunted tattoo, which is cool because I have Ever the Hunted. I haven't read it yet, but I have the book. And a little Burning Glass sticker, which is the first book in the series. And then a little pendant from A Crown of Wishes. And then there is this little bookmark from April Lynn Pike's Glitter, and it has some of her other books on the back. This is a book that I actually really wanted to read. The way that they pitched it sounded really cool. Then there's this My Lady Jane little print, and it says It's Not Easy Being Queen on the back, and this is a book I also really want to read. And then my favorite little trinket thing that they sent was this, and it says Black-Hearted Pirate Queen, and I love this. It's so cute. So those are all the little goodies that I got from that giveaway, and I'm so excited to have won that. It was super exciting. It was the first giveaway I won. I'm usually not lucky with that sort of thing, but this month I also won another giveaway, and that was for A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I really wanted to read, and I'm so excited that I won this giveaway. It's signed by the author, and it says Fortune Favors the Flirtatious, which intrigues me. I really like the color that she signed it in too also. But I'm so excited to read this. All I know, he is going on his grand tour of Europe for his like coming of age, and he's in love with his best friend, and I think this is going to be so funny and so good. I've heard that this is super funny, and I've heard that it's amazing, and I'm so excited to read this. I'm probably going to do a review on it once I read it. Let me know if you guys want that, because I will definitely review it if you guys want me to. I am so excited for this book. I've heard nothing but great things. I've heard so much hype about this, so I'm so excited to read this. And now that I have a copy, I am even more excited, so I'm really looking forward to reading this book. And with that, she sent me this little card that says Nevertheless She Persisted, which I love. I'm probably going to put this on my wall or in my journal or something because it's so cute. And on the back it says Amber and Joy, all the best, Jenny, who is the person that ran the giveaway. And thank you so much for sending me this book. I am so excited to have won the giveaway, and I'm so excited to read this book because I'm like all hyped for it. And then she also sent me this little container of all of these cute pins, and I'm going to show you guys. This one says Fortune Favors the Flirtatious. Then it says Abso-bloody-lutely. I love that. It's so funny. We Hate Richard Peel. And then I Ship Monty and Percy, which love the pun. And lastly, this isn't a book, but it's a book related item, so I figured I would still show you. Here is my old Kindle, and very tragically she's passed away. She's moved on. My Kindle kind of like kept showing me this weird message that was saying that like it was having issues, and it's been very slow for a long time. I want to say like 5 to 6 years I've had this Kindle, so it was time for an upgrade. And as you guys probably know, Amazon Prime Day came about, and I was like, I wonder if they have the Kindles on sale. And they did. So this is my new Kindle. I love it. I'm super excited to be reading on it. It was Prime Day, so it was so cheap, and I also had a gift card, so I technically got it for free. And I'm very excited because I've been waiting to get a new Kindle for a while. I figured that this was the perfect opportunity. So that is about it for this book haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to read any of these books down below. If you've already read some of them, I'm sure a lot of you guys have read Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. Let me know if you liked any of these. If you didn't like them, let me know your thoughts down below. And also let me know what I should name my new Kindle. But I think that is about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos and more book hauls like this. And I'll see you next time. Bye!